Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Edwin Edebiri, and I am the Chief Happiness Officer with the I Am Happy Project and also the Happy Neighborhood Project. I want to say thank you for joining us. This is part of our intention of laying a foundation for happiness. We want to help you to kick off the week on the foundation of happiness. I started this show after coming across several studies that shows that people just have difficulty on Monday morning. And some of the difficulties are obvious, some are not so obvious. But regardless, our role is to help you to focus on happiness. And hopefully there's something that we're going to share during this call that will help you be more productive, but more than that, just be more happy, And usually I have a guest on the call, but today I want to cover a subject that is so common sense, but at the same time is so overlooked, and that is play. So today, folks, I want to talk about play and happiness. And I've been doing a lot of research on play. And again, it just seems like it's such a common sense thing, but it's one of those that is being overpowered by adulthood. I think this is the best way to put it, is adulthood. And we all know that children are very happy. I mean, children are just happy. And we say, oh, yeah, that's because they don't have any responsibility. That's because they are not adults. Or that's because, everybody does everything for them. And as I start to read about the whole concept of play, and I realize that it doesn't have too much to do with any of that. I think it just boils down to the level of priority that we give to play. That's just the bottom line. Just like everything else that really plays to our happiness, it really boils down to what kind of priority that we give to play. And I'll give an example. Most of you know I talk about volunteering all the time. If most people know that volunteering increases their personal happiness, then why are more people not doing it? It just comes down to the level of priority that we give to it. So when you start to analyze a lot of the things that make us really, really happy, we give them very, very low priority. And I think that's what we need to start to evaluate. There are studies that were done, by, I think it's a Princeton researcher, Alan Kruger. I hope I'm saying the name correctly. Alan Kruger, that's Krueger, for those of you that want to check it out. He said, of all things on the planet, we are at our happiest when we are involved in engaging leisure activities. Why not do more of that? Think about it, folks. We all have 24 hours in a day. We all have 168 hours in a week. We all have 720 hours in a month. For us to be so busy doing all kind of stuff, which most of it turn out to be dumb stuff, okay? We can even put in some time to play. So just think about it. It doesn't really take a whole lot of time. I mean, just recently, I think it was like 2 Saturdays ago, I went roller skating with my wife, and we had a blast. I mean, it was a blast, and so you would think that you create time to do more of that. So think about it. When you were the happiest, you'll find out that most of the time it has to do with play. It has nothing to do with productivity. It has nothing to do with seriousness. It has nothing to do with all the other stuff that we think about. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't do all of those things. But I think from my research, we are too intentional. You see sometimes even when people are going on vacation, they plan their vacation so intentionally that they almost turn it to like they're going to work. Where is this spontaneity? And I tell you, the foundation for kids' playfulness is spontaneity, being able to just get up and go. How many of you doing work, just get up and start dancing? If those of you that have access to our website, if you go to our website, there is a 2-minute video that Warren Buffett talked about. He said when he goes to work, he just does. He just, lie on the floor and look at the ceiling. And this is one of the richest guy in the world. Playfulness, folks. So my suggestion for you is that look and just think about when was the last time you truly played. When was the last time where you just let your hair go, you dropped everything, and you just went and you just played. I remember, when I used to be able to drive to Bodega Bay and just go have a mud bath or go during the time of snow and just have a snowball fight, and just get the little kid in you out. I bet if you really focus on it and if you raise the level of priority, we can do it at least once a month. If it has to be more than once a month, then we are too serious. And here's the other thing. All the things we are productive about, all the work, they will not go away. They will be waiting for us. But guess what? When we take some time out and really play, we'll find out, folks, that it will increase our productivity. The productivity that we are so concerned about that we don't want to let go, you'll find out that when you play, it does increase that. We've forgotten that the whole picture requires a dance between leisure and work. So I want you to reevaluate your whole life, and look at when you were a little kid. When do you have the most fun? What kind of play do you really enjoy? And make sure that it's something that absolutely doesn't have anything to do with your work. I think the whole definition of vacation is that you vacate your routine. You vacate your vocation. You vacate it. In other words, you have a change of mind. You allow time for your brain to rewire and to connect to something else. So identify the things that you really enjoy, that makes you happy, folks. I think when I was compiling the 10 ways to be happy, one of the items I talk about is to list out all the things that make you happy. And you'll find out that they are some of the simplest things. And they are the things that we usually can do with very little or even no expense at all. We went to the roller skating, it was like $15, folks, all night. And that includes the shoes. And most people can have fun with that. Some people might be bowling. Just go out. And here is the other thing. When it comes to play, you don't even have to be good at it. It's just that you want to just have fun. And so as you kind of look at, folks, what are the things that make you happy? Think about the little things, the things that you can really do that takes you away from the seriousness, the overproductivity, the over intentionality, and all kind of stuff that we do. So that's what I just wanted to touch on, and list out a few things that you used to really enjoy, whether play with yourself or play with other people. What is it that you enjoy doing? And then my suggestion this week, not next month, not next year, this week, incorporate a few of it into your day. Incorporate a few of it into the week. And take some time out. And you will find out that you are more refreshed, you are more relaxed, and you are way, way more happy. So that's what I got for today. It's play and happiness. And so as part of our tradition, we're going to wish each other a happy Monday. I do this at the end of every call because whatever you focus on is going to grow. And if you focus on happiness, then happiness is going to grow in your life. Okay, so I'm going to count 2, say happy Monday, everybody. So 1, 2.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
All right. Thank you very much. And everybody stay happy.